everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all having a great day so far. I live in Wyoming and I woke up to snow this morning, which I was not that excited about, especially because I just got back from Florida where it was 90 degrees, which felt amazing. But this is what I am choosing to do by living in Wyoming. Uh, I'm excited for what I want to share with you today. Now, if you have been following me or not, I do lab testing to find out what's going on in your body that's causing your insomnia. But I realize that some of you are new to insomnia or you aren't ready to invest in the lab testing. And so I wanted to give you some things you can try now, the places that I would recommend that you start sleeping better soon. And then if they don't help, then you know it's time to dig deeper and do the lab testing to find out what is causing your insomnia. So I have 5 things I want to share with you today that you can start doing today and hopefully sleep better soon. Now, the first thing I would recommend is an anti-inflammatory diet. So one of the main reasons that one of the main reasons that you can't sleep is because your body is releasing cortisol at night when it shouldn't. And the primary reason your body releases cortisol is inflammation, because cortisol is an anti-inflammatory hormone. There are a few common reasons for inflammation: food sensitivities, a pathogen in your gut, and toxins. But one way to reduce inflammation in your body is to reduce the amount of inflammatory foods that you're eating. So this means eliminating common foods people are sensitive to, which are gluten, dairy, eggs, soy, and corn, and also avoiding refined sugar, processed foods, and unhealthy oils. So oils like canola, sunflower oil, soy oil, those are all really processed and inflammatory oils. And so by eliminating those major foods there, you're going to reduce a lot of inflammation in your body. Now, I have all of my clients do a food sensitivity test to find out what foods they're sensitive to, because you can also be sensitive to healthy foods like broccoli and salmon, and they'll cause inflammation if you're sensitive to them. But if you aren't ready to test, then the next best thing is to eliminate those common foods I already mentioned that tend to cause a lot of inflammation. Now, the second thing you can do, or that I recommend doing, is getting your hormones checked. So another common cause of insomnia is hormone imbalance. Low estrogen, low progesterone, and high testosterone especially can all cause insomnia. So a good starting point to look at your hormones is to do simple blood work with your doctor. And if supplementing with hormones helps you sleep, then you found the cause. Now, I don't ever recommend supplementing hormones without testing because you can make things worse if you guess wrong. Now, although a basic hormone test from your doctor can be useful, I use a comprehensive dried urine hormone test that gives me detailed information about your hormone levels and how they're being used by your body. And the test also shows your cortisol rhythm throughout the day so that I can see if you're releasing cortisol at night when you shouldn't be. And as a functional medicine practitioner, I also want to know why your hormones are out of balance and address that too, because there's a deeper problem going on there. And that way you don't have to supplement forever. But a good starting point is to do that basic blood work to get your hormones checked. Now, the third thing I recommend is supporting your adrenal system. So if you aren't sleeping, it's guaranteed that your hormones are out of balance and your cortisol is out of balance too. It's dysregulated. And when this happens, your body can't respond to stress like it should. So supporting your adrenal glands that produce cortisol with something called adaptogenic herbs can really help. So adaptogenic herbs you may have heard of are things like ashwagandha, rhodiola, holy basil. And these are plants that grow in stressful environments like high altitude or extreme cold. And they produce chemicals that help them adapt to those stressful environments. And so when we eat those herbs or take those herbs, and you get those same stress reducing benefits. Now, one of my favorite supplements with these herbs is called Gaia Herbs Adrenal Health. And with any of these, I recommend taking them for 3 months at a time and then take a break for a couple of weeks before starting again, because your body can kind of get used to them. So you want to take some breaks. And these supplements can help in the short term. Now, you're not going to notice, it's not like you're going to start sleeping better immediately, most likely. It can take about a month for them to build up in your body to see if they're helping or not. And they can help in the short term, but they're also not going to work forever. So you want to find out what's causing your body any kind of stress, whether it's mental, emotional stress, or things going on in your body, and then address it if you really want to fix your sleep long term. Again, I use lab testing. I want to find out what's creating that constant stress that's keeping you from sleeping normally. Now, the fourth thing I recommend starting is supporting your liver. So an unhealthy liver is another common cause of not sleeping well. When your liver can't handle all the toxins that it's supposed to detoxify, then those toxins circulate in your bloodstream and create inflammation, which causes your body to release cortisol. And your liver is most active between 1 and 3 a.m. So this is a reason why many of my clients wake up at night. Now, besides trouble sleeping, here are some other signs of liver issues. So if you have any of these, there's a good chance that your liver isn't very happy. Poor digestion, hormone imbalances, weight gain, skin problems, fatigue, chemical sensitivities, and sugar and carbohydrate cravings. And here are some things I recommend you can do to support your liver that are pretty easy to do. Drinking warm water with fresh lemon juice first thing in the morning helps kind of jumpstart your liver, gets it producing bile so you can digest foods better. Taking Epsom salt baths. So those minerals and the magnesium can pull toxins from the body to reduce that burden on your liver. A coffee enema. Now, this one isn't that easy, but it's totally doable and really helps remove a lot of toxins from your body. Taking a break from drinking alcohol, and taking liver support supplements. So herbs like milk thistle, dandelion. There are lots of different liver support supplements you can find online or in the health food store that will help support your liver. So that's definitely a good place to start. Now, the last thing I recommend is lowering your stress. And I'm sure you're like, yeah, duh, I want to lower my stress, or I know I need to lower my stress. But this is really important. And I just want you to know too, there are two kinds of stress that affect your sleep. So there's stress in your body and there's stress in your mind. And we tend to always think about the stress in our mind as being stress, but there's also can be things happening in your body that are causing your body a lot of stress, like an unhealthy gut or an unhealthy liver, like I just talked about. So you can work on lowering stress in your mind by doing things like yoga and meditation, by taking breaks throughout the day, by taking time to wind down at night, having that good bedtime routine. And I'm sure you already know about a lot of these things, but I suggest committing to one of these for 30 days and see if you notice a difference. Now, if you've tried everything above, or if you know that there's something deeper going on, but if you've tried everything and you aren't sleeping any better, then there is something going on in your body and your mind that's keeping you awake at night. So that's why I find everything, both physically and mentally, that's keeping you from sleeping well. So if you're struggling to sleep, feel free to message me, book a call with me, and we'll talk about what's going on with your sleep, why you can't sleep, and how I can help you get the sleep you need. Because I want you to sleep well. I know how much it sucks not to sleep well. Thanks for listening, and I will see you in the group.